What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Aero&Auto. We're going to take on a little toolbox tour, garage tour, here with Mike. Tell us what you got, Mike.
Alright, well, it's my favorite jack ever. Got this at Harbor Freight. It's the Daytona Super Duty. It's the only jack that comes with the standard warranty. All the other jacks they sell, you have to buy extra, or pay extra for the 2-year warranty, so that's why this is the best value. And if you warranty it right before the 3-year mark, the 3 years starts over in the system. So just keep that in mind. We got the Master of Force jack stands, much better than the Harbor Freight ones because they're not recall. I also got this fat steel pin. It just locks right in place. So not sure if it's any safer, but I feel safer.
Got 4 of those. Looks like a oiled catch behind there.
Up here, got the 30-inch 5-door tool cart loaded up with the extra tray. I just kind of drilled in some extra holes for my Torx snap-on screwdrivers. Pretty nice. See, I have that hex shank, so you can get a wrench on them. Got the Harbor Freight plier rack filled with my vice grips. So I have the 2 different styles, one with just like comfort grip, then the original vice grip. I wish I would have gone all original because this extra grip just kind of gets in the way. So that can get really frustrating when you're like trying to grip like a spinning sway bar link or something. Back up here, and just got a sorted pliers. These were the snap-on duckbills that I was talking about. These are my go-to pliers. I grab them before anything else. The Knipex needle nose are pretty nice too. You got a little surface rust on them, but they get used and I get my money out of them. And I have a pair of the snap-on lineman pliers. This was a waste of money. I never use them. Probably trade that in.
Looks like you got some stuff on the back.
I don't even know what I got back there. Oh, just like some hooks, picks, aviation snaps, some crow's feet, which I really only use for school. Yeah, up here, got my flexible ratcheting wrenches. They come in handy. I don't use them a whole lot, and I don't really see the point of spending the big bucks on the truck, you know, or even the Blue Point. I think are kind of overpriced for what you need at home. Up here I got the spray can holder with my Deep Creek and my favorite penetrating oil, the Croil. I think it works better than anything else you can buy. With more snap-on screwdrivers. I really like the handle. It just feels good in my hand. Very ergonomic. You know, as a A&P, you'll use the number 2 quite a bit. I only got the 6-piece set because, quite frankly, whoops, that's all I really need for home.
Yeah, and then these right here. Those are just pry bars.
No, this is my go-to pry bar. Old Stanley, made in the US, probably older than I am. Got it from my grandpa.
It probably won't break for a while.
Yeah. Then I just have the standard metric SK wrenches, 11mm. Probably never used this one. This was a Christmas present. I really like the chrome on them. Can really hold up to pretty much anything because I've left them outside in the winter on accident for a couple of weeks and they look just fine. It's the Cobalt 3/8 torque wrench. Go from, I don't even remember, 20 to 100 foot-pounds. Really, that's all I need. The first one I got never clicked when I reached its torque, so I had to warranty that. So that was kind of disappointing, having a broken one right out of the box. But the second one is held up probably for 3 or 4 years and still seems accurate.
Yeah. A lot of times at home, all you're really needing them for is torque and lug nuts.
Yeah, exactly. As far as sockets go, you know, I got
a lot. Where do we start?
Guess we'll do right to left. You know, these are 1/4 inch metric blue points. Again, my dad got them for me for Christmas. They're pretty good, you know, have a really nice finish. You know, have like the blue point kind of like milled into the socket. I think they're the walls are thinner than, you know, what you would find on a Husky or gear wrench.
Where are the blue points made?
Taiwan.
Okay.
But, you know, still just as good.
And everyone, the Amazon guy showed up.
Yeah, the blue point only goes up to 14, so I find myself using 15 millimeters quite often. So just found a SK 15 millimeter Impact on Amazon. Works just fine. Got more 1/4 inch. Then I got my SK 3/8. I got this set on Amazon as well. SK seems to be a little cheaper than Snap-on or Mac or Matco, and they're just as good. They're made in the US. I think they're made in Colorado, I don't remember.
I know their headquarters is out here by us.
And then I bought these ones by mistake on Facebook Marketplace. These are the Snap-on 3/8 drive mid-length sockets. I thought I was buying the deeps, not the semi-deeps, but I drove like 80 miles to meet the guy, and the price was right, so I just said, screw it, you know. And I find myself using them quite often, especially when I'm too lazy to like grab an extension.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people really like the semi-deeps.
Yeah, I like them. I think they definitely got their use. And then I did end up buying the Snap-on 3/8 deep sockets with the student discount. And just got more 3/8 12 point, which are becoming more of a thing, which is really annoying. So I just got some crappy Craftsman ones. Got my 3/8 Impact extensions. These are the Matco hog ring ones. They seem like high quality.
Yeah, they're USA, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they
Should be
are.
American made.
They feel heavier than like Harbor Freight ones.
Yeah, this is the set here. It's the 1, 2, and 3. I just traded mine in for the locking ones.
Yeah, then I got, you know, like the triple square specialty bits, some hex heads, ball heads, torques, more torques, tamper-proof torques, because, you know, like Chevy likes to screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Then some e-torques. Thanks a lot, Germany. They work. I got this set at Husky. It's probably the most complete set I found. Price was right. It was only like $25 for
Yeah.
the amount of use them.
Got it at Home Depot, not at Husky.
Yeah. Husky brand at Home Depot.
We'll let that one slip.
What else do I have? Some.
Got a nice big O2 socket.
Yeah. Never frickin' works. I always end up having to just cut the little pigtail and put a regular socket on it, or vice grips.
I know some people just grab channel locks.
Mm-hmm. Got my lug nut socket, bright red, easy. Some extensions. So I'll show you the Mac versus Snap-on in the 1/4 inch. So Snap-on is in my right, Mac is on my left. So the shank diameter, pretty much the same, but if you notice, the knurling on them is a lot different. This one on the Mac is a lot rougher, and on the female end, the Mac also has the knurling, which makes it a lot easier to use a nut driver. And for me, that's what sold me on the Mac versus the Snap-on. Now, I ended up buying the wobbles from Snap-on just because it's easier to order with the student discount. Then I just have like some fractional sockets that I really never use because everything's metric now. Got some 3/8 drive ratchets.
Yeah, we're getting into the goodies now.
So this is the Snap-on locking flex head. The lock kind of pissed me off, so I just took it out. It's probably not as strong as the standard flex head ratchet because it's hollowed out. But if anything's going to break, it's going to be either this screw here or the retaining screws on the faceplate.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about it. Got my Harbor Freight Roto-Head ratchet. It came unlubed, so I threw some super lube in there. It works fine for what I needed to do. The Gearwrench 90 tooth. Picked this up at Tractor Supply. It's not too bad.
Those are the new ones for everyone.
Then these are my two favorite 3/8 ratchets I got at home. So the Matco long 3/8. I don't remember how long it is. I think it's 11 inches in the red handle. I really like the laser etched American flag. You know, it doesn't make you fix stuff any better, but it looks a lot cooler.
Here, let's get that part number real quick for people. Oop, the light's shining on it. BFR 118R.
The selector switch is really low profile, almost too low profile. I think they could add a couple thousands on that because your thumb almost slips right over. Then this is probably my favorite 3/8 ratchet, the short Snap-on Roto-Head ratchet. I really like them for starting bolts in larger heads. Because unlike the 1/4 inch, you know, I could put like a 24mm socket on here and get bolts started.
Yeah.
In tight spaces.
Yeah, is it the 100 tooth?
Yeah. I don't remember if it's 100 tooth. It might be 72 tooth.
Yeah, I know
on the smaller head, and the larger one is 100 tooth.
I know the Snap-on one in this size is like the 100 tooth. I heard someone call it. They're like, it's like sex. That's how good it feels.
You can see the difference between head size on the Matco versus the Gearwrench. We'll go into depth on another video. Just got some 3/2 inch ones that I really never use because most of the bolts I'm able to break with a wrench or a 3/8 ratchet. So,
where's that Tecton that you talked about?
Oh yeah, thanks. I picked this one up at Myers. I have no idea when I'm ever going to have to use
Let's just get the size on that real quick.
18 inches.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it compared to Mike. It's a pretty nice length.
Yeah, it was on clearance. It's the only reason why I got it. Haven't used it. Feels pretty smooth for the price.
Sounds good.
Better than like Craftsman or Cobalt.
Right.
Got some hooks and picks. Got my hammers. Dead blow. This was one of my top 5. Under 5. Just the 1 pound dead blow hammer.
Is that the Pittsburgh one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh lifetime warranty.
I beat the piss out of mine at work.
Oh. So these are my crappy pry bars. I grinded them off just to make a flat head. Sometimes just use them as a scraper. Another Home Depot purchase.
This thing's cool. I was messing with this last time.
Use them as a pickup tool. And it's got a little LED in there when you open it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a cool one if anybody's looking.
Yeah.
I mean, the magnets are nice, but I was messing with that thing, and I mean, it'll pick up some heavy stuff.
Oops. Some Craftsman pry bars. Nothing fancy. This is the Williams ratcheting screwdriver. It's exactly the same as the snap-on one. Feels the same. It's got a nice little storage that's watertight with a gasket on the little knob. I got this on Amazon for $35, I think. And it's exactly the same. I took it apart, no difference. Got my little Coast flashlight, little UV flashlight from Harbor Freight. It's nice to find leaks. You can put the UV dye in oil or coolant.
Yep.
And then I guess we'll start with the drawers.
Yep.
This is my miscellaneous drawer. Got my oil filter wrench, some sheet metal tools, safety wire pliers that I don't use anymore because I got better ones. Got the mill bar ones, safety wire, zip ties,
Pickle fork,
multimeter, step drill bit.
it's a disc brake tool.
It is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Brake drumming tool, yeah. Just for the brake retaining springs.
Disc brake.
Because they are a pain in the butt.
Yes, they are. Good thing they're going away.
Yeah, right.
I don't see them much anymore.
It's just like a little crappy dial caliper. It's pretty accurate though. You just have to adjust the knob and make sure that doesn't move. It's a little Amazon purchase. Got my nut drivers, Harbor Freight. These are the spline ones, so they're pretty much universal. They're not great quality, but I really only use them for hose clamps, so I didn't need anything more. Got some screwdriver bits, some specialty bits, battery brush. This was another Myers one. It's the 30-piece hex head. Comes with metric and standard. Not sure how that hair got in there. That's kind of gross. And I ended up picking up the Torx ones later. It's got some spare ratchet drives.
Anvils.
Anvils, I guess, yeah. Here I got my 1/4-inch ratchets and my Icon Deep E-Torx. These are relatively new. I think they're like 20 bucks. They're nice though. Got a nice finish. Haven't needed them yet, but I know the time is coming. Some Cobalt hooks and picks. Some, what are these? Micro. Oh no, these are Torx. Yeah, just the Crescent mini Torx. Really, I only use them on iPhones, really. The T5.
Yeah, you could probably do a lot of like computer work with those. I know they sell those at like Micro Center and stuff.
Offset screwdriver. Got my long Matco 1/4-inch ratchet. This is the AFR 88R. When I got this, new out of the box, it was locking up, so I had to call Matco. They sent me a rebuild kit, and I haven't had the problem yet. The rumors I've heard, I guess, involve over lubricating the ratchet, and it just kind of like almost hydrolocks.
Mm-hmm. I've had that actually happen when I re-lubed one of my ratchets.
Snap-on 1/4-inch, very smooth, by far the smoothest 1/4-inch I've used. This was the Matco tool I was talking about.
Mac.
Yeah. You should be doing this, I guess, instead. Picked it up used, 30 bucks, lubed it up, works like new. I don't think it's American made, but I don't really care. Because it's just, you know, my home tool. This was another top 5 under 5. It's the Carlisle DH14. Just your little 1/4-inch drive handle with the female end, so you can put a ratchet on it.
Yeah, it basically turns into an extension.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Oh, $5 on sale. Let's DeWalt battery-powered flashlight. Now it's got a 180 degrees full movement on X and Y axes. Here I just have my Husky standard wrenches. You know, you rarely ever use them. The 7/8 is probably all I use for oxygen sensors. So there's no point in spending the big bucks. I got my larger metric SK wrenches, you know, 22 millimeters. These are nice for like front end work. What else do I have? Some offset double box Craftsman wrenches. These are nice when you have to like take drive shafts off to do U-joints. I got the Matco Ratcheting E-Torques. They're pretty smooth. I'm excited to use these. I haven't needed them yet, but my girlfriend drives a Chevy, so I know I'll end up needing them. Some Harbor Freight Pittsburgh S-type wrenches. Same deal, really helpful with the drive shafts and when you have to do U-joints or...
Right. That's the type of wrench you can buy from Harbor Freight, because I mean...
The ultra specialty wrenches. You know?
Right. It's like, you don't gotta spend $500 on a set of S wrenches unless you're literally using them every day.
Flare nut. Again, these are just Craftsman. Bought them on clearance at Sears. Got some standard impact sockets on clearance at Harbor Freight. Got the 12-point and 6-point. What else? Another DeWalt battery-powered flashlight. Some standard S wrenches. I really only use these for school. Just throw them in here. Got some 3/8 and 1/2-inch wobble sockets.
It's like a tap and die set.
Tap and dies. You know, because cross-threading is nature's Loctite.
Right. You never want to use them, but you gotta have them.
These are another goodie that you never want to use, but gotta have them. These are the Gearwrench bolt biters. Got them on Amazon. They're bi-directional, unlike the snap-on ones. So if you have a left-handed fastener that's rounded off, you can use these on them. This is the intermediate set. They have a smaller set and a larger set. I think it's like 24 or 25 pieces. I had to use them on my skid plate bolts that I have yet to put back on. Winter in the Midwest.
Yeah, we're sitting in the Rust Belt.
Yeah. Let's see. Found myself doing more and more electrical work lately, so got myself a decent heat gun. Variable temp, 1500 watts. Same price as the Bauer one from Harbor Freight, so I just went with Porter Cable. It had a longer warranty. Right now, this is probably the most valuable thing in my toolbox. Nitrile Gloves. Good luck trying to find those.
We got cases of them at work.
Oh,
but
really? Want to sell me some? Brake clean. I like it close to the ground. That way I don't need to get up when I'm working. Oh, and boy, do I have a bunch of crap down here.
it's exactly what the bottom of my cart is. It's just all the stuff that I don't feel like dealing with.
Can't get these out.
wheel chocks.
Icon stamping pliers. Really the only time I used them was when I had to do my front ball joints. You know, like you can feel right away they're not nearly as nice as the Knipex ones, but they're only like 60 bucks. Then have some little Crescent ones, some miscellaneous SK. These I think are just files. Files or punches, I don't remember. Yeah, these files. Threw them in here because I bought the nice Nicholson ones.
Not that those aren't nice, but Nicholson is just, can't beat a Nicholson file.
I guess I'll do this first. Got my snap-on puller set, bought used at a pawn shop. Made in US. I don't know when I'll use it, but I thought it was a handy thing to have, and all the pieces were there. Harbor Freight Serpentine belt tool that I probably should warranty. It's a little bent there. Steel pipe used as a cheater bar.
Cheetah pipe. Gotta have one.
Oil filter sockets. Some large channel locks. I only have these for school because I had to do a couple starter Bendixes, and this was the only one I could find that would fit the size under $100. Same deal with this one. They're pretty cool though.
Yeah.
It's my high torque impact wrench, worth its weight in gold. Can definitely tell I got my money out of it. DeWalt says it's got like 1,200 pounds of breakaway torque. I think it's a little less than that. Definitely less than the Milwaukee, but it does everything I've asked it to do, so no complaints there.
Pretty sure I got the same one of those. Oh no, those are drill bits.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Cobalt. Got them at Home Depot during their tool day sale.
Yeah, I
They're
got
just good for like drilling out some fasteners if you have to use those easy out extractors.
Looks like we're coming to the end. I see 3 more boxes.
Oh wait. How do I open this up? Just some 3/8 Impact Gearwrench Set. Bought it off Amazon. If you're just starting out, you could probably get away with just buying the impacts. They're not a whole lot thicker than the chrome.
Yeah, I'm an entry tech, and I still have not.
My miscellaneous box. Got a slide hammer. Got that on sale on Amazon. It's like a one-day special for 40 bucks. Some 1/2-inch metric impact sockets. Again, definitely got my money's worth. It's the Matco universal adapter.
Pinless. That's what's nice about the Matco ones.
It's pretty smooth. Just throw some like penetrating oil in there. So that's really all I got. Oh, I got some of my aerosol cans on the side.
Well, everybody, that is Mike's toolbox tour. Sorry for the abrupt end. My battery died. But it was just some aerosol cans you guys saw. So that's it. That's his toolbox. That was everything in his toolbox. Have a good night.